All right, you're watching Joy News Prime. My name is Sandra Sanamap and I'm back with the second half of business. Now, low interest rates are essential to a well-functioning economy. In Ghana, our rates are a bit high, and the president is asking we work towards dropping them to the level where businesses can easily borrow. But is this achievable, and what more can we learn about interest rates? Philip Namfuri brings us another edition of Breaking It Down.
Right. Welcome to another edition of Breaking It Down with me, Philip Namfuri. I'm going to put something on the board for you to look at. It's a number. %27.68%. This is the average rate on loans in Ghana as we speak. And this is data from the Bank of Ghana. I want to re-echo this number for you. So there it is. 27.68%. 27.68%. That's how much you'll be paying on your loan if you walk into a bank or a financial institution. Now, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, says we want to work towards bringing interest rates down to a single digit. Now, let me explain how interest rates work. A very simple model. When you walk into a financial institution and they accept your deposit, you would want something on that deposit, perhaps as an investment. So you will say, give me 15% on it. Right. So let's call that 15%. What are going to pay on what the bank is going to pay you on your deposit. But you know that banks are gathering money from all manner of people. And if they want to give loans out, they'll have to give loans out at a correspondingly higher interest rate. So let's say the bank will give the loan out at 20%. Now, the difference between these two rates is called the interest rate spread. And that's how banks make their money. So the difference between the rates they pay on deposits and then the rates they pay on loans, the difference is what we call the interest rate spread. And this is where banks are going to make their money from. So you have brought 15% to the bank, it's going to lend it to somebody at 20%. The difference, the bank will take it and maybe give you some on your investment. So that's essentially the basic form of how they make their money. Now, getting interest rates down to a single digit requires a number of things. Apart from this affecting interest rates in the country, I'm sure you've heard of bad loans or non-performing loans. That also goes into how banks price or how banks determine their interest rates. Apart from that, the inflation rate in the country. Apart from that also, the city's depreciation or the bank's charges. These are many factors that feed into the cost of interest rates and why we have this figure of 27.68%. You know now, the number of banks have come down in the country to 23, right? From days of 36 and so on. We ask ourselves, there are so many institutions in the country, but you see, the cost of the banks accessing the money is one of the key reasons why interest rates are high. When you go into a financial institution, you're looking for high interest rates on your deposits. Obviously, the banks gather this money to lend. That's their primary function. So if they gather this money at a high interest rate, they obviously have to lend it at a higher interest rate to make their money. And that's what we call the interest rate spread. Now, getting interest rates down to a single digit, it's possible, but it will take some time given our economic situation. And it will require, 1, a stable economy, 2, stable inflation, 3, stable exchange rates, lower costs of getting funds. So when you go into a financial institution and you're asking for high rates on your deposits, you are affecting the interest rates in the economy on loans. So these things will have to all be held in place over a long period of time for interest rates to come down to levels of 6, 7, 8, 9%. That's a single digit we are looking for, and that's what the president is asking, that the institutions in the country work towards making things stable. So it behoves on all of us, on government itself, on the Bank of Ghana, on other regulators in the Ghanaian economy to ensure that we try and bring down interest rates so that you and I can borrow. Because at such high interest rates, I don't think you'd want to go for a loan. I wouldn't go for a loan. I took a loan from Sandra this afternoon. She gave me 500 Ghana cedis at 0%. So I have to pay her only back this 500 Ghana cedis. Imagine Sandra charged me 30% on this loan or on this 500 Ghana cedis. I have to be looking for money elsewhere to be paying her back. And this is why we need lower interest rates on our loans so that businesses can function. So, anytime you are going to a financial institution, be wary and ask yourself, if you really need the money you are going for, think twice before you walk in and take that loan. But for me, I'm sorted out. Sandra has given me my money. You can see very nice, fresh, bundled already. And I'm going to spend it on some lunch. I like food. What do you like? This is the business edition of Breaking It Down with me, Philip Nanfuri. And to the corner is Sandra, looking on her money as I go and spend it. Do have a good day.